Textura just went public this morning, and boy, are they having a good day. They priced at $15, but they're already trading in the mid-20s. I'm joined with the CEO, Patrick Allin. So if people aren't familiar with Textura, let's tell them what this company is.
Textura uses internet-based technologies to make construction project processes a lot more efficient.
So if you're a contractor and you need a little bit of help controlling your project, getting those bills out, things like that, that's what they do. They provide that type of software. Let's talk about your customer concentration, because you have a handful of customers that account for a lot of your business. How are you going to get your business, your product into more customers' hands?
Well, the fact that we've got some of the biggest in the industry using our technology really means we've demonstrated an ability to service those kinds of clients, and that'll lead to us getting, much more of those clients.
When we look at your revenue numbers, the revenues have been going up. We went from 11 million in 2011 to 22 million, but the losses have kind of remained the same. Can you explain why the losses are still there?
Well, we're investing really heavily in the business, and if you look more at the cash flow, you'll find that we're almost cash flow break even. So a lot of this is sort of accounting losses, stock-based compensation, things like that, amortizing the goodwill and et cetera from the acquisitions that we've done. So we're virtually cash flow positive. We're growing at a tremendous rate, 65% the last quarter, and profitability will show up fairly quickly.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, is when are you going to start to get that loss number decreasing?
We will get to adjusted EBITDA neutral by about mid-year next year.
We have seen an increase with the home builders. We've seen the housing market start to recover. Will you, it would seem to me that you would benefit from that.
Well, there's an improving economy, and commercial construction tends to lag residential by 6 to 9 months. And we're seeing a tremendous uptick in commercial construction activity across the U.S. So I think the economists over the next few months are going to report that commercial construction is actually following along with residential construction.
Do you have any issue with your customers being, let's say, not known for their early adopterness? They kind of want to do things the old-fashioned way and not do things on computers.
Yeah, it's an industry that is underinvested a little bit in technology, but what we've seen over the last 3 or 4 years post the economic recession is a tremendous amount of interest in finding ways to make their businesses more efficient, and using technology and our solutions is part of that, part of the answer there.
When we went through this housing crisis, there was an issue that a lot of companies went out of business. I know that some of the big home builders said they have benefited from that because there's less competition. Has that affected you?
Well, our biggest benefit is that with the slowdown, commercial builders were looking for ways to become more efficient, and our technology and the value proposition that it creates really helped them achieve some of their goals of doing more with fewer people, or in fact now growing without having to add a lot of capability.
And what will you do with the proceeds?
We're going to continue to reinvest in growth.
Spend more on developing the program?
More on people. We spend we invest a lot in our people. It's about 75% of our cost structure, and we'll be investing more in IT. Although my CIO is close by, I don't want him to hear that.
All right. Well, there you have it, Textura, having a fantastic first day here at the stock exchange. That's the CEO, Patrick Allin. I'm Deborah Borchardt with TheStreet.